How to achieve the outcomes you desire. People often fall short of their goals for two main reasons. Lack of confidence in trying too hard. Many unknowingly block their own progress because they don't understand how the subconscious mind actually works. Once you understand its behavior, you naturally develop trust in it. Your subconscious immediately sets a plan in motion whenever it accepts an idea as true. It draws on its vast inner resources and engages the deeper mental and spiritual principles that govern your mind. This process works the same way whether your ideas are helpful or harmful. If you feed it fear and doubt, it produces confusion and difficulty. If you nourish it with constructive, uplifting thoughts, it brings clarity, direction, and peace. When your thoughts are positive and grounded in genuine belief, beneficial results follow naturally. To overcome failure, the key is to allow your subconscious to fully accept the idea or goal you are presenting. Feel as though it is already real. Once that feeling is established, your subconscious mind takes over and moves you toward the result. Attempts to force or pressure your mind do not work. The subconscious does not respond to tension or struggle. It responds to belief, acceptance, and calm expectation. Failure also arises from negative declarations such as, "Things are only getting worse. Nothing ever works out for me. There's no solution. I'm lost. I don't know what to do." Statements like these leave your mind stuck, unable to move forward, like a taxi driver who receives several conflicting destinations in minutes and decides to go nowhere. Your subconscious needs clear, steady direction. You must form a definite decision that a solution exists. The deeper intelligence within you already knows the answer. When your conscious mind commits to that certainty, your inner mind aligns with your belief and begins to produce results. Let it happen naturally. There is an old story about a homeowner who complained to a repairman for charging $200 to fix a furnace. The repairman replied that the small replacement part cost only a few cents. What the customer was really paying for was the knowledge of where and how to make the correction. Your subconscious mind works much like an expert technician who instantly knows what needs fixing and how to fix it. It understands how to restore harmony in your body and in every area of your life. Focus on the result you desire, such as health, financial ease, or fulfilling work, and your subconscious will set the process in motion. Relaxation is essential. Let go of the how and picture the outcome as if it already exists. Recall the sense of relief and well-being you felt after recovering from an illness. That feeling is the key. Any new idea must be felt as already true in the present moment, not something distant or uncertain. Imagine freedom, not struggle. When working with your subconscious mind, assume there is no opposition. You don't force anything into place with willpower. Instead, imagine the final state you want, your freedom, your wholeness. Your rational mind may try to interrupt, but keep returning to a simple, trusting attitude. Visualize the situation, resolved, and let yourself feel the emotional peace that comes with that outcome. Avoid unnecessary complexity. The simplest approach is the most effective. The power of focused imagination. One of the most effective ways to stimulate the subconscious is through deliberate, disciplined imagination. Your subconscious governs your body and your life processes, and it responds to belief. To believe is to accept something as true and to mentally live in that truth. Maintain the feeling of already having what you asked for, and the experience will follow. 3 steps for effective prayer or mental practice. A common method is: 1. Acknowledge the problem as it appears. 2. Shift your attention to the solution, which your subconscious already knows. 3. Settle into a calm certainty that the answer is already on its way. Avoid weakening your intention with thoughts like, "I hope this works," or "maybe I'll get better." Your emotional tone is what directs the subconscious. Claim harmony, claim health. Allow yourself to be an open channel for the healing intelligence within you. Impress the idea of well-being on your deeper mind until you genuinely accept it. Then release all tension. Tell the situation, "This will pass." By relaxing, you give your subconscious the freedom to act and carry the idea into expression. The law of reversed effort and why you sometimes receive the opposite of what you pray for. Émile Coué, a well-known French psychologist who toured the United States about 40 years ago, described the law of reversed effort like this: when your imagination and your conscious desire clash, imagination always wins. Imagine you're asked to walk across a wooden plank lying safely on the floor. You'd do it easily. Now imagine the same plank suspended 20 feet in the air between 2 buildings. Even though you may want to walk across it, your imagination immediately produces images of falling. That mental picture becomes stronger than your desire, and the fear overrides your intention. In this situation, your effort to cross the plank is actually reversed. strengthening the fear instead of the goal. This is why forcing yourself mentally often defeats your purpose. The moment you struggle or strain, you confirm an inner belief that you are powerless or that the desired outcome is difficult. Your subconscious mind always yields to the idea that carries the most emotional weight. For this reason, the path of least effort is the most effective. When you say things like, "I want to be healed, but nothing works," or "I'm trying as hard as I can," or "I'm forcing myself to pray," the struggle itself becomes the obstacle. Trying to push an idea into the subconscious with sheer willpower backfires. Instead of receiving what you hope for, you reinforce the opposite. A common example occurs during exams. Students often encounter moments where their mind suddenly goes blank. The harder they strain to remember the answer, the more the memory slips away. Yet, as soon as they leave the test room and relax, the information returns effortlessly. Their intense effort created inner tension, which blocked recall, a perfect demonstration of the law of reversed effort. Aligning desire and imagination. Trying to overpower a problem with mental force implies resistance. When your mind becomes absorbed in the outcome rather than the obstacle, the struggle dissolves. A biblical passage expresses this idea simply. If two of you agree on earth concerning anything you ask, it will be done for you. This can be understood inwardly as the harmony between two aspects of the mind, desire, and imagination. When they work together instead of against each other, results follow naturally. Who are the two? They refer to the conscious and subconscious parts of your mind, working together in agreement. When these two aspects stop opposing each other on a desire, idea, or image, your intention is fulfilled. This inner alignment can also be understood as harmony between thought and emotion, desire and imagination, or idea and feeling. To remove conflict between what you want and what you picture inwardly, it helps to enter a relaxed, drowsy state where effort naturally fades. In this semi-sleepy condition, the conscious mind becomes quiet, giving the subconscious easier access to whatever you impress upon it. The moments just before falling, asleep and right after, awakening are especially powerful, because negative thoughts or counter-images are less active. When you imagine your desire already achieved and let yourself feel the satisfaction of it being real, the subconscious begins to bring that result into your life. Many people resolve challenges by deliberately using their imagination in a focused, disciplined way, trusting that what they consistently envision and emotionally accept will eventually show up in their experience. Here is an example. A young woman faced a difficult legal situation. She wanted a peaceful, favorable outcome, but her imagination repeatedly showed her scenes of loss, financial ruin, and hopelessness. The lawsuit dragged on with constant delays and no clear resolution. Following advice, she began each night by relaxing into a sleepy, drifting state, and then imagined a successful conclusion. She knew her mental picture had to match her desired result. Just before sleep, she pictured her attorney speaking enthusiastically about a positive settlement. She imagined asking him questions and hearing him reply, "Everything has worked out perfectly. The case has been resolved out of court." She practiced hearing his voice, seeing his expression, and feeling the relief of success. Whenever fear appeared during the day, she replayed this inner scene like a short mental film. Over time, it became a familiar and natural inner pattern. Within a few weeks, her lawyer phoned to tell her the case had indeed been settled harmoniously, exactly as she had been imagining. This reflects the meaning behind the psalm. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable. In modern terms, this means letting your thoughts, the words, and your feelings, the meditations, align in a way that your subconscious, your inner creative power, can act on them and bring renewal or resolution into your life. From sickness, limitation, and suffering. Psalm 19:14. Key ideas to remember. 1. Forcing or straining mentally usually signals fear or tension, which interferes with results. Stay calm and allow things to unfold naturally. 2. When your mind is at ease and you genuinely accept an idea, your subconscious immediately begins working to bring it into expression. 3. Don't limit yourself to conventional approaches. Trust that every challenge contains a solution and that an answer is always available. 4. Avoid obsessing over your heartbeat, breathing, or bodily processes. Rely confidently on your subconscious and affirm often that right action is occurring within you. 5. A sense of well-being nurtures health. A sense of abundance invites prosperity. Notice the emotional tone you carry. 6. Your imagination is a powerful creative tool. Fill it with images that uplift and inspire. You ultimately live out the picture you hold of yourself. 7. The drowsy, pre-sleep state removes inner resistance between the conscious and subconscious mind. Rehearse the experience of your desired outcome again and again before drifting off. Rest peacefully and rise refreshed. 9. Keep your imagination focused on uplifting and positive images. Your inner pictures shape the direction of your life. 10. Instead of imagining the worst outcome, spend a few moments each day feeling the best possible result as if it is already real. 11. Remind yourself often that you carry a quiet inner power capable of solving problems and guiding you forward. 12. Practice gratitude in small daily moments. Gratitude softens inner resistance and opens the subconscious to good. 13. Let go of regret. It drains your mental energy. Learn from the past and release it so the mind can move freely. 14. Improve the quality of your words and self-talk. The phrases you repeat create the emotional atmosphere of your mind. 15. Writing down your goals gives the subconscious a clear direction. Written goals become stronger inner images. 16. Break your goals into small, simple steps. This reduces stress and strengthens confidence. 17. Whenever fear appears, immediately replace it with a positive mental picture. The subconscious responds to repetition. 18. Make it a habit to imagine yourself in your best state. Over time, this habit changes your attitude and your life. 19. Forgiveness frees your inner world. Anger and resentment block the natural flow of the subconscious mind. 20. Spend a few quiet minutes every day in stillness. This resets your inner system and brings clarity. 21. Before accepting any new idea, feel it emotionally. Thought alone is weak. Feeling gives the idea power. 22. Protect your mind from negative influences. Other people's pessimism can disturb your inner image. 23. Right after waking up, replay the same mental picture you created before sleep. This gives the subconscious one clear direction. 24. Picture your goals as if they are already achieved. This sends a completed signal to your subconscious. 25. Allow yourself to dream bigger. The subconscious responds more powerfully to a larger vision. 26. Cultivate gentle, kind self-talk. Harsh inner words create resistance and tension. 27. Each day, choose a new, better vision for yourself. Tomorrow you will be living closer to the picture